Okay, this one comes out of the 9, the Nonagon, I think it's called. It gives you that shape. So that comes out of the 9. And we'll do the 4 here first. The The 9 made a 4. 4 of them connected together gives you that. Maybe that's a bit distracting here. Let me move that away for a second. That's what that looks like underneath. There's the side. There's the top view. So that is the 4. So the 9 makes a 4. And put that back there. The 9 also makes a 7. And what's interesting is because it has more sides, there's even more flexibility. So the 9, this is how it makes 7 of them together. That's how the other side looks. Oops, it's not. That's how the sides look. That would actually make a really cool light fixture, I think. And I'm going to pause this for a second because what's interesting about the 9, because it has that extra flexibility, it also makes the 8, which I'm going to assemble and be right back. Okay, so there is the 9, and it makes an 8 as well. And it also actually makes a 9, which I'm not going to do, but if you, because each of these segments there are 40 degrees. So to get this to make a 9, you'd bend that up like that. And then 40 degrees times 9, of course, will give you a full circle. So that is and this one also has a very flat, when you do the 8, it's flat. Otherwise, they're slightly angled on the 7. But that one stays flat, which is also pretty cool, interesting. And this as well would make a really cool light fixture, I think. And so yeah, it's just a quick one today. Just showing you a few from the Nonagon, I think it's called. And the other ones, as I mentioned before, I had a couple more from the Hexagon, and I had another one, at least one other from the Pentagon. I'm going to hold off on that for now. They're not as interesting, and they would make other things, which I think would be better suited if I showed that afterwards. And hopefully, in the near future, I'll get a proper workshop, workspace, and I'll be able to make other things as well with some of these designs. So that's why I'm holding off on the other ones, because they're more of like a woodworking kind of projects, and one of them makes a really cool kind of a table base and stuff like that. But yeah, I just wanted to share some of these things, and I think the more kind of light fixtures, and what else was there? The decorative, flower holders, and geez, I forgot what the other one was. Oh yeah, and possibly the speakers. So there's some neat ideas here, and yeah, I think that's it from these for now, unless I find something really interesting. So I've shared a few from the Pentagon. Did I actually even ever share the Hexagon one? Well, you know what? I'll do that now. That was I can't remember if I did or not. The Hexagon made a 4, and that would make an interesting, kind of a light fixture, speakers, and possibly an interesting decorative flower holder, or other kind of decorations as well. I don't really have that much experience with that, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that was one that came from the 6. Well, while I'm at it, I'll share the other idea I had quickly here, if this will allow me to. It was like this. When you open that one up and put it this way, I thought that would make a really cool table base idea. And in there, so there's your main, that little, whoops, just a little bent out of alignment, but you get the idea. So the main holder for your tabletop would be up on that, on the cross shape there, and underneath, of course, you could cut either metal or wood, and have a 60-degree stabilizing bracket underneath, going that way and going that way, and possibly even adding another support on each of the sides. And the other thing with this one too was, this is just one. You could also add, right? You could add one to that side, to that side, to that side, and that side. You could add another 4 around there, and that would give you an even larger table surface area, and certainly be quite strong underneath. So there's a kind of a neat idea for a table. The legs and the base, the legs, and the support are kind of all in one, right? You would just have to do make the special kind of cross beams in there at a 60-degree angle, and add some extra support there if you needed it. So yeah, that was that one. That came out of Hexagon. Each one of these, there's 4 of them here, right? Each one of these came out of a Hexagon. Okay, so there, I shared that one, and yeah. So, and there's the one from the Nonagram, and that's it for this.